Welcome back to another Tuesday training for the Power Lead system. I am Ralph, and this is a series of trainings that I do on Tuesday for people who are either on my team or are interested in possibly becoming members of my team. And in previous videos for the PLS Tuesday training, I've covered what you get with the Power Lead system. Essentially, what it is a suite of online marketing tools. And among those tools, you get sales funnels, you get lead capture pages that are customizable, which you can use to sell the Power Lead system, the Lead Lightning system, or any other product or service that you have. Everything is fully customizable. And it comes with an autoresponder that collects the leads that you gather using the Power Lead system, and then you can use the autoresponder to keep in contact with the leads that the Power Lead system helps you to generate. And that's what I'm going to concentrate mostly on in this video is using the autoresponder. Now, the autoresponder comes loaded with email campaigns that are pre-designed to sell the Power Lead system. So if you are an affiliate member of the Power Lead system, a gold member or above, you can use the pre-written email campaigns and sell the Power Lead system to other people. And then when you do make a sale, when you bring in another gold member, for example, and they pay their $53.97 to join the Power Lead system, you collect a $20 commission. So not a bad bonus for being a Power Lead system affiliate. And if you bring in 3 gold members, then you're collecting around $60 in commission, and that essentially pays for your gold level membership. Gold level membership is $53.97, and that gives you the ability to use all the tools of the Power Lead system to sell anything you want, plus it allows you to be an affiliate of the Power Lead system and gives you access to the generous commission plan, plus a bonus plan, which we will get into in another video. Now, about the autoresponder. The autoresponder, like a lot of the other products that you get with the Power Lead system, the autoresponder is customizable. And in this video, I want to show you an easy way that you can be using the autoresponder to keep in daily contact with the people on your list. Now, for this demonstration, we're going to go to Email Text. Going to hit on that tab there. And then under Email here, we have Send Campaigns. We have Add Campaigns. We're going to go down to this third option, which is View and Edit Campaigns. Click on that and wait for it to pop up. Now, here you can look at the campaigns that are either pre-written or campaigns that you have written yourself. You have the option of taking an email campaign that the Power Lead system people have pre-written for you, and you can use it as is. For example, if you're wanting to sell the Power Lead system to people on your list, you can go ahead and just use a pre-written email campaign. Or what you can do is you can find a pre-written email campaign and you can edit it. You can make a copy of it and then you can edit it and rewrite it in your own words. Or you can even create a brand new campaign. Now, what I've done, and I won't be able to show you this in this video, but what I did previously is that I created a new campaign and I called it a daily email. So now what we're going to do here is I'm going to find that, and there it is. There's a list of the email campaigns and broadcasts that are on my system right now. And go down to about the fourth one here. That is a daily email, one message by me. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And what that is, let's just take a look at it. What this is a email that I can use to keep in contact, daily contact if I wish, with people on my team, with people on my mailing list. And what you're seeing here is a sample. This is what's left of a email broadcast that I sent out to people on my list just yesterday, talking about Chris Voss and his negotiating secrets. And you can see here the title here, the subject line, Chris Voss Negotiating Secrets. And what you can do, this is an easy way to be sending out fresh daily emails to the people on your list, and be sending emails that sound like you've actually put some thought into it. A lot of times, if you're sending out pre-written emails, one huge problem with the pre-written email tactic is that a lot of times you just sit down, and if you're writing it yourself, you're trying to write out like 9 or 10 different emails all in one sitting or within the same day, and you're kind of rushing through it. You're not really putting your heart into it. And another problem with using pre-written email campaigns is that if you're using somebody else's material, then it definitely doesn't read like it's from you. It's definitely not from your heart. It's from, somebody else's mind. And chances are they didn't put much of their heart into it either. So, and that tends to show when other people get those email campaigns. Now, when you're writing a daily email to the people on your email list in your autoresponder, it shows your personality. Your personality comes through. And if you're writing to the people on your list, giving them tips that you find helpful, information that you have found helpful, and from time to time also sending them an invitation to join the Power Lead system or any other product or service that you're trying to sell using the Power Lead system autoresponder, then it sounds more personal. It actually creates an atmosphere where your prospects might actually come to look forward to receiving your emails. When you're just spamming somebody else's email out at people, emails that have been used by numerous other online marketers and are being used by numerous online marketers, it does show. The people who get those emails, they can read through that and they can tell this is just a generic email. Now, when you're writing from your heart and doing it on a daily basis, then, that begins to show in the emails that you send out. So the tactic that I use, and this is a tactic that was recommended by Franco Gonzalez, and it's been recommended by other people, some associated with the Power Lead system and some associated with other systems, is not to use a pre-written email marketing campaign, but instead you take the option of doing a daily email broadcast. And that's where you just take 10 or 15 minutes of your day and you write an email, a fresh email every day from your heart, telling your team members, telling your prospects something that you find to be of importance and something that you believe will matter in the life of your prospects, something that you find valuable and something that you believe they will find valuable as well. Now, in this daily broadcast, a daily email that I sent out yesterday, I was sharing a little bit of information from a former FBI negotiator known as, whose name is, not known as, but who is Chris Voss. And he takes his FBI hostage negotiating skills and he packages them in a format that can be used by people in the business world. And he has a lot of valuable insights that can work with both hostage takers, terrorists, and entrepreneurs and average people alike. So, yeah, very important, very valuable information from my perspective. And in my email yesterday, I invited people to go and look at a blog post that I had written and which presented a nice interview that Google Talks had done with Chris Voss, and invited them to check out my blog post, listen to the presentation, and just see what they think. And that's what I did here. Up here now you have the subject line. Now here I need to send out my daily email for today. So what I'm going to do here on camera is I'm going to go ahead and just alter that subject line. We're going to begin to do a few edits here. Going to take out Chris Voss, and instead my subject for today is going to be a thought from ABC Shark Tank Barbara Corcoran. And this topic is going to be move forward, build confidence. And just going to go ahead and write that there. Move forward, build confidence. And this is basically expressing a thought that says you don't have to be doing everything perfect right out the bat. You just have to get moving. And then as you get moving, as you actually get into the routine of building your business and being an entrepreneur, you will build confidence just by doing it, and you will be moving forward. A lot of people tend to feel that before they can really start a home business, before they can start something brand new, they have to sit down and read about it and study about it and wait until everything's coming together and everything's perfect. And the problem with that is that if you wait for everything to be perfect, you are going to be waiting forever. So the thought that I'm going to be expressing with this daily email broadcast is just get moving forward and learn as you go, and your confidence level will build. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and write out the full thing because there's a lot of other little steps I have to take that I haven't done yet, but I did change the subject line, and I'm going to go ahead and save that change. I'm happy with that. And of course, that closed that closed the email. So we're going to go ahead and open that up again. There's a few other features I want to show. Now, getting down to the body of the text, here I have greetings, and here in the brackets here you have a little code that says first name. What that does is when you use that variable, and you can use that up here, place a variable in your email to personalize it. You can refer to people, personally. You can say, dear first name, or you can say dear last name, or you can send it, dear greetings, whatever. Greetings, recipient email. Now, to me, that sounds kind of clumsy, but I personally wouldn't do that. But you got the option to do that. And you can send it to their zip code or whatever. There's a lot of different functions that this can be used for. But I just use it to personalize the greeting part of the email, and I use the first name option. So we're going to leave that as is. Now, And then the body of the text here is very simple, very straightforward. Greetings, your first name here, or greetings Ralph, or greetings Ed. And then the body. I just ran across some information that I would like to share with you today. Chris Voss is a former FBI hostage negotiator who now shares his knowledge on how to conduct successful negotiations with business people and entrepreneurs alike. I've spent some time listening to his presentations and find his content extremely valuable. If you would like to check out a sample of Chris Voss's material, you can catch it in my most recent blog post below. And that's where I use the another little tool that the autoresponder has that you can use too. It's called the hot link, and we go up here. It says place a traceable link to a web page on our system in your email. That's not what I use down below, but this gives you the option of linking a web page that is found in the Power Lead System library. So if you wanted to send them a lead capture page, either a lead capture page that the Power Lead System has created or something that you have created and stored in your Power Lead System library, you can do that. They've got copies of Thursday night trainings, the TNT broadcasts, and I'm going to send one of those out in a couple of days. They've got the Wednesday overview, Google Hangout page, and a bunch of other pages here that you can use and send out to people. Now, that's not what I use down below. What I use down below in this hot link here is this option here. Place a traceable link inside your email, and you can link to practically any place on the web. The sample here they show is http www.google.com. And what I did is I took my blog post address and went ahead and highlighted that google.com there, and then changed that to my blog site address. Let's just say it's www.fraterralph.com, and updated that there. And then you can personalize that a little bit more by using the phrase click here for Google. I didn't use that. I said, Chris Voss negotiating secrets, and so you can change that too. And then once you got everything changed to your satisfaction, you click add. Before you click add, make sure that your cursor is down below right here where you want the link to be. Click add, and that link will show up in that position. So you can see here that you've got a lot of tools here that you can use, and this system is fairly easy to figure out. I am not a computer expert. I've pretty well taught myself how to do most everything on the web using YouTube videos and just playing around, trial and error, and also using the Power Lead System videos that also help to train you every step of the way. But I am not a technological whiz kid, and but I have found this autoresponder system provided by the Power Lead System to be fairly easy to figure out. And once you get it pretty much down pat, and watch the training videos that I'm doing, the training videos that Franco Gonzalez has done, and the training videos that are found all over the Power Lead System main site itself, you will build up a level of expertise that will help to move you forward. So those are two little options that I've used here. And one other thing that I've found is that if you want to link directly to a YouTube video, you can do that too. You can just erase this line, like say, erase that hot link for example. Get rid of that. And then if you want to, oops, well, let's just get rid of that too. I'm going to go ahead and re-edit this anyway. And you can put in, like, your YouTube video link. Just go ahead. I don't have a YouTube video link, but you can paste it right in there directly. And that works as well. So that way, if all you want to do is use the autoresponder system to send out a YouTube video, you can do that. So a lot of things you can do, and I haven't even hit on half of all the functions here that they got, but I just want to keep it simple and keep it basic at this point. And once you get your email letter composed, with me this usually takes like 10 or 15 minutes. Then you click on Save Changes. Again, I'm going to go back and re-edit that, obviously, because it's not finished yet. And then you can go ahead and you can test the campaign. You can click here on this option to send now. And what that does is that it sends the email to you. So you can actually go back and you can check out what you've written, reread it, make sure it makes sense. And what I do is I kind of like to just kind of clear my mind for a moment and then try to read the email that comes to me that I've sent to myself as if I didn't know anything about the Power Lead system, and just see if it makes sense. But now I've already sent the previous email to myself, and what I'm going to do is open up my email system here and go to my Gmail, and I'm going to show you a copy of the email that I sent out to my list yesterday. And this is an email that took me about 10 or 15 minutes to compose. And if you got 10 or 15 minutes a day to be writing a fresh email, you've got time to keep in contact with all the people on your list. And here it is right here. This is the email that I sent out to my list yesterday. And let's take a look at it. Chris Voss, Negotiating Secrets. And okay, it says it's sent from me, Ralph Lindenberger, to me. Kind of weird, but hey, that's the way we're testing things out here. And the email reads, hey, I didn't say hey. Greetings, Ralph. I just ran across some information that I would like to share with you today. Chris Voss is a former FBI hostage negotiator who now shares his knowledge on how to conduct successful negotiations with business people and entrepreneurs alike. I've spent some time listening to his presentations and find his content extremely valuable. If you would like to check out a sample of Chris Voss's material, you can catch it in my most recent blog post below. And of course, here is the clickable link. And if we click that, it comes up to my blog, to the blog post, and here it is on FraterRalph.com. Chris Voss, Never Split the Difference. And here I have the Google Talks video that I've used. And then down below, I've got a little bit of a few sentences describing what the video is about, who the guy on the video is, who uploaded it to YouTube, and then I took a little bit of time to write like 3 paragraphs, not even 3 full paragraphs, describing some of the key takeaways that I got out of watching the video. And then Chris Voss is also selling a book. I have an Amazon account that I can use to sell other people's books and other materials with. So I place a clickable link within the blog post. So there you got it, a nice little bit of information that people might actually find helpful. And if they did find it helpful, if they listened to that video right up above and they liked what they heard, then they got the option of going down here and clicking that link and buying that book for, what is it, $14.84. And I'll make, 3% commission off of that. So not a whole lot, but hey, a little bit extra rolling in does not hurt. So that's the email that I sent out yesterday. and I showed you basically how I crafted it. And that's why I like the Power Lead system, is that for $53.97 per month to be a gold member in the Power Lead system, you get the ability to use their autoresponder and use it to keep in touch with the people on your list. Now, other autoresponders go for, I think I've found them as cheap as $25 a month. With the Power Lead system, you don't pay anything extra to use the autoresponder. That is included in the package. So with the Power Lead system, you get the autoresponder, you get the lead capture pages, which you can customize to sell any product or service, and that you can use to capture the names and email addresses of people that find your offer interesting, but and they want to click on for more information, but they're not quite sure whether or not they want to buy yet. And then you get presentation pages that are fully customizable. You can use them as is, you can edit them, you can totally rewrite them. And then you get the autoresponder, plus you get all kinds of training. Like right here, if you're going to your autoresponder to try to write a daily email or some sort of email presentation to send to the people on your list that is collected within the Power Lead System autoresponder, but you don't know how to do it, you can click on here, instructional video. Let's just click on that and see what we get. It says my Flash player is not up to date. It is. Having a little bit of problem with my system here. Click on that again. There we go.
Okay, this video is about email marketing, sometimes also referred to as autoresponders. You'll notice this particular campaign is scheduled out. There's 5 messages scheduled out 7 days. You'll notice when you first get to the page.
We're not going to go ahead and listen to the full thing. We're going to close that. But that's just a sample that pretty much every step of the way with the Power Lead system, you get the training. You get a training section that has a lot of the trainings laid out for you step by step. And then you also have these instructional videos that are peppered throughout the Power Lead system site. So when you're trying to do something and you think you know how to start, but you're not exactly sure, usually you can find an instructional video pretty close by. Click on that. Now with you, it will probably work a lot easier than what I have just demonstrated because I'm using a computer with an old program. I'm using Windows 8 still, and I definitely need to upgrade, so that's why I had some problems there getting the video to play. But the video did play. With a Windows 10, this should work just perfectly. But yeah, you get those instructional videos that are peppered throughout the Power Lead system site. And if you need to go back and check on training, you can check on training, go to the training area here, and just go through their step-by-step trainings and watch the training videos as many times as you need to, and until you slowly build up your own level of skill and expertise. Now, once you get the email set up the way you want it, and with me this took like about 10 or 15 minutes, then it's time to send the email to your list. And for that, you go back up to the email tab here, and then you go down to send emails. Click on that. And then here you've got a list of the email campaigns and daily broadcasts that you can choose to send. Down here, I have a daily email. I named mine to where it would appear at the top of the list or close to the top of the list. And I called it a daily email because in alphabetical order, that puts it right about at the top of the list underneath these numbered email campaigns. But yeah, when you're creating your own daily email broadcast, or some people just call it broadcast, which puts it in the B level. I thought a daily email would work for me. Name it something that you're going to remember, and name it something that's going to be easy for you to find, something that's going to push it up close to the top of the list. One trick I haven't tried is you might even just, name it 123 email, and that might get it exactly at the top of the list here because 123 would be above 2017. So little trick there you might try. I haven't tried it yet, but would probably work pretty well. So when you're trying to send out, it's time to send out your email campaign to your list, just click on the email campaign that you wish to send out for that day, and then you have the option of including yourself in the mailing. And then you've got the groups. Now, I've got a lot of groups. I've been playing around with the Power Lead system for about a year now. So I've collected a lot of groups here, a lot of different people. I've got so far 202 people on my autoresponder list, and that is kind of low because I've only recently begun taking this system seriously. One of those people, I just took a lot of time learning about the system before I got started, and now I'm just learning the best way to get started is just to get started. So I'm one of those slowpokes. But yeah, I've got 202 people. So, if I wanted to send it, I could select everything there. Just click select, and that would, mark all those boxes. And then I don't normally use that, but if you want to target key people, you can send it to specific people if you wish to send it to specific people. You can send it to your newest contacts if you want to focus on like your 5 most recent contacts. You can use that. And then once you get all that done, choose a date to send it. And this campaign can only be initiated from the survey form on your website. Let's go back there. I didn't click all the buttons that I should have, and I'm not going to do it because I don't actually want to send out that email campaign. But there's a list, there's a little sample of what can be done using the Power Lead System autoresponder. Now, let's go back to getting started. Get out of that before I accidentally do send a half-baked email campaign out to people. But yeah, one thing that I love about the Power Lead System autoresponder is that with other autoresponders, you can be paying $25 a month just for the autoresponder, and you are usually limited to, like, I forget what it is, if it's 500 people a month or 500, not 500 people a month, 500 to 1,000 names on your email list, which I'm only at 202 right now, so I'd be below that limit. But with a lot of other autoresponders that you find out there, the price actually goes up. The more people you have on your email marketing list, the more names that you have stored within your autoresponder, the higher the monthly rate. So $25 is usually the starting point, and then once you get like 500 to 1,000, then the price goes up. And then once you get like 2,000 to 3,000, the price goes up a little bit more. Yeah, with other systems, there are limits to the number of people that you can be mailing email broadcasts and email campaigns out to. With the Power Lead system, I have found no such limitations. And yeah, I can be building my email list up to a couple thousand and still be using it just like I'm using it today. So, there's no extra charge for having a large email marketing list. And of course, if you're a successful entrepreneur, you want to be focusing on building your email marketing list. And the Power Lead system does give you the tools to help you build the list, plus it gives you the autoresponder that you can use to actually do daily mailings to people on your list. So there you have it, a rather simple breakdown showing you how to send out a daily email campaign, a daily email broadcast, not necessarily a campaign, but just one daily email that you write fresh each and every day. And then you can send that to everybody on your list or just select people on your list, however you want to set that up. And that way, when people are getting your daily emails, and you don't have to be sending them out every day. Some of the people I follow send their emails out every day. Others send them out, 6 days a week. They take Sunday off. Others send it out 5 days a week. Some people may choose to only send them out every other day. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But when you are sending out a fresh email to your prospects and you're doing it on a regular basis, it shows. They can tell that you actually sat down, you put a little bit of thought into writing that email, and then you sent it. It's not a canned campaign that's going out to a million different people, being used by thousands or hundreds of different entrepreneurs out there. No, they can see that this is something fresh and personal from you to them, and you can have that effect using the Power Lead autoresponder, where you can be communicating personally, as if, personally to everybody on your list or everybody on your list that you wish to communicate with that day. So that, to me, is the power of the Power Lead system autoresponder and the power of sending out a fresh email broadcast on a regular basis to your prospects. So that's all I'm going to cover today in this video. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment section down below. And until later, this is Ralph signing out, wishing you a great day in online marketing. Take care.